Hello there.
Alright guys, I'm back with another video for today. I'm very tired. They've been uploading like crazy and editing stuff and uploading stuff, as well as trying to catch up or revisit Guardians of the Galaxy movies, because I'm gonna see the volume 3 tonight. But today's also May the 4th, so I've been trying to pump out as much Star Wars content as I can today, between Jedi Survivor, those tributes, the Mandalorian Season 3 pitch meeting. This will be the last Star Wars content for today. A tier list of the movies and some shows. And as you can see, they are labeled Grandmaster, Council Member, Master, Knight, Padawan, and Youngling. So we're gonna start off with A New Hope, and that's easily a Grandmaster. That's Grandmaster status easily. Okay, but easily it literally started with that movie, and like introduced us to Star Wars on the big screen, and it was just so good. The music was amazing, the acting was pretty neato, and you gotta really take it back and think about it. I think it was back in the, I don't want to get the date wrong, like back in the 80s, 90s when this movie first came out. Oh, the 70s actually. 1977, wow. And they did fairly well, and it's like a sci-fi movie, so like obviously what they can do digitally and technically wise, like how we have CGI nowadays, like you really gotta give them props for like what they had to use and stuff like that back in the day, because it looks great. Like from R2-D2 to Darth Vader to the space fights and stuff like that. The space battles. It's pretty neato burrito. I don't want to spend too much time on this, so let's just kind of like, I'm trying to do the original. I'm trying to do it in chronological order, sort of. So, this isn't in order. I don't have time for this. I'm just gonna. Okay, this is episode 2. Episode 2. I'm gonna give it a Padawan. I don't know, it's not the most memorable out of the whole saga, if I'm being honest. Star Wars Rebels, I'm giving that council member for dang sure. I vaguely remember watching Rebels. It's been a minute since I watched it. Oh, this one, the Resistance. I don't even know what that was about. I don't even know what it is about. It's like it takes place in between, I think before Force Awakens, before the newer trilogy. But yeah, I only saw a trailer for it once, and I never watched it. I don't even know if it was any good. I doubt it. So, Return of the Jedi. I think where is it? Yeah, like the whole shabam bam. In that exact order, or maybe like that. Yeah, Empire, like the whole original trilogy is just stop. Come on, it's it's really good trilogy. Empire Strikes Back goes crazy. I really love the whole Dagobah part of the movie with Yoda and Luke. It's really cool, and the whole like thing with Han Solo and Leia and Chewie and everything. Them like trying to outrun the Empire, trying to find a safe place and everything. It's pretty cool stuff. Pretty good. Return of the Jedi. it's kind of like iffy at some points, because like for the most part, some of the actors are kind of phoning it in. Harrison Ford. And I recently found out, not recently, but like back when around the time Force Awakens came out, I found out that Harrison Ford kind of disliked Star Wars, or at least like his character Han Solo, and I don't know, that broke my heart to hear him actually say that, because like Han Solo is one of my favorite characters, and I don't know, it broke my heart to hear him say that. Alright, Revenge of the Sith. I don't know why I'm talking about Empire. Revenge of the Sith, for me, this is Grandmaster. I don't care what no one says. That is Grandmaster status. Rogue One, that's Grandmaster status for me. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith has such like, I'm gonna talk about like memes. It's like has so much memes in it, but that's not why I like it. I obviously watched this way before memes were even really a thing. But like, yeah, it was a perfect end to the first 3 movies, and like the Obi-Wan versus Anakin fight is like the best part of the movie, honestly.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
Some of the middle stuff is kind of but it definitely makes up for it with the how it ends for the most part. Solo, I'm giving that a council member, or maybe a Masters. Maybe a Masters, because I think it was, I enjoyed it. It was cool. It had cool elements in it. I liked how it looked. I liked what they were going for, but they didn't really stick the landing, you know. But I did like what they were trying to do there, and I would actually watch it again. Here we go. So this is the movie. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie. I'm gonna give this. This is the movie. Before they gave us the movie, then they gave us the show. This is easily in Grandmasters. This I think I'm gonna put in Masters as well. I think I only watched it like twice as a kid. I don't remember watching the movie all that much. I knew it had to do with like Jabba the Hutt's kid, and Anakin and like his new assigned Padawan had to return Jabba's son back to him. It's like I briefly remember, like, I believe that was the premise of the movie. Force Awakens. I think I'm also gonna give this a Masters, because like I actually quite enjoyed Force Awakens. At the very top of Masters, because I actually like Force Awakens. Obviously there's some things in there that don't really work. right. Excuse me, I had a cough. But like, yeah, it's still very cool. I enjoyed it, and out of the whole new trilogy, I think it's the best one. This is definitely Younglings. I'm sorry. I want to put episode 1 at night, just because of the Darth Maul, Qui-Gon, and Obi-Wan fight, and Duels of Fate playing in the background. Like, come on. I know, like, with, Jar Jar and a lot of other things, talking about politics in your Star Wars film and whatnot. If you can put all that aside for the end of the movie, it's good stuff. And we're not going to talk about the whole this is pod racing scene, okay? Like, if you can just ignore all that for the Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul fights, I think it makes up for it. With Duels of the Fate playing in the background, you can forgive the movie just for that fight alone. So, Mandalorian. This is a good show. Season 1 and 2 are pretty good. Season 3 is kind of I don't know.
Yeah? Good.
it's not hitting. Season 3 is not hitting, but like overall the Mandalorian's so good. Just like space western, and that's really cool. I like the whole idea of it. And I do feel that like what was I gonna say, by season 3, I mean no disrespect to Grogu, but I'm not saying don't ever have Grogu come back, but like he kind of I kind of feel like we should have had like a couple episodes, with just like Mando, because like I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, or I think a lot of people over at Disney think that like Grogu carries the show, but I can't really say for much because like I haven't watched season 3, but I don't think Grogu's really all that active in season 3, so I don't know why they keep him around. I don't know. I guess he's like their safety net, I guess, if you will. But still a pretty goated show. And the last thing I got here is The Last Jedi. I don't know. It's like I don't know how to feel about Luke's character in the movie. A lot of people like how he is in the movie. I mean, I do get it, and I think his character in this movie makes sense. It's really I'm not really talking about that. It's really that whole side mission that Finn and Rose go on. It amounted to nothing. There was no point for them to go on that side mission. It's like such a waste of a movie's runtime. It's like, because like we could have gotten more important stuff with like Luke and Rey and maybe even Kylo, but no, we had to spend a good chunk of the movie on a pointless side quest, which was goofy. What do I want to put this? Honestly, in my honest opinion, like if you like the movie, you like the movie, but honestly, it's just like. And then the whole thing with Snoke, like he shows up in Force Awakens out of nowhere, and then he dies towards the end of Last Jedi. Like we get hardly any information on the dude until we get some information from him in Rise of Skywalker, but it's really goofy. But yes, that is my Star Wars saga tier list. I'm gonna save that. Nice. Alright, that's my tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a good Star Wars day. And yeah, may the force be with you.
I have spoken.